Hello, how you doing? My name is Godwin Abba, Senior Pastor of World Life Center International, Gwarimpa, Abuja, Nigeria. A dose that will change your life forever. And today we're going to be looking at the topic, uncertainties. Not understanding how things go sometimes in your life. And you begin to feel what could be wrong, or what could you have done wrong, or what are the fixes that you didn't fix before now. Uncertainties happen to us when we had certain expectations and then there is an interruption or a disruption, meaning things didn't go the way we expected it to be. But thank God for God. If you study through scriptures in the book of Proverbs chapter 19 and verse 21, the Bible speaking, it says, there are many plans in the man's heart, nevertheless the Lord's counsel that will stand. There are many plans. Another word for plan is called vision. Another word for plan is called goal. So there are many visions or goals in the heart of a man. Nevertheless, it is the Lord's counsel that will stand. Now, how does uncertainty happen to people? We're going to be looking at certain points that will help you, and then we'll look at the solution in dealing with uncertainties in case they come around. How does uncertainty happen with people? Number one, when people set goals and have time attached to the goal, when a goal is framed within time and somehow certain things happen that they couldn't meet up to that time. Maybe sickness came up, they never expected it. Maybe there was a government disruption, a political instability. Maybe there was an economical shake and it affected the timing of the person. Now, what do you do to such? What you need to do is to replan, re-strategize, and then reschedule again. You don't throw in the towel because you never met the time that you targeted to meet when it comes to your goal or your vision. You can reschedule, you can replan, you can reframe the time. So you don't give in because your first targeted time was not met. Another area may be in the area of relationship where people face uncertainties. You had a lady you were going out with. You proposed. Date for wedding has been fixed. In short, you guys have concluded everything. And suddenly, one of the parties, either the guy or the lady, just makes up their mind and say they're no longer interested. They don't want to go ahead with the relationship or the marriage. Uncertainty set in. And somebody emotionally is going to be destabilized because this wasn't your plan. What do? The first thing to do is to run back to God. Ask Him for the grace to bear whatever disruption or disappointment you're about to face or you may be facing at that given time. And then number two, you also understand that within every uncertainty, there are certain things that are bound to happen. Look for the good side of what you may be calling a disappointment or uncertainty. What could be the plan of God? What could time be telling you? What could destiny be saying at this particular time? When the guy just suddenly called off the relationship or the marriage, or when the lady suddenly called off the relationship or the marriage, instead of you planning suicide or trying to take away your life or any other thing that may affect your health or your life, what you need to do is to first of all hand it over to God and then begin to look inward and think of what step to take next. When that is done, that is what I call emotional cushioning. The Lord will grant you the grace to cushion that emotional instability that you just walked into at that moment. The next area we face uncertainty may be in the area of business. Maybe you're a businessman or a businesswoman. You've invested so much into your business and somehow you're not getting the expected profit or the expected result that you want. Sometimes people don't just lose the profit or maybe face the lack of progress in businesses. Some people will even lose their capitals. What do? It wasn't your plan to get into business and then lose capital. But somehow, because of the uncertainties in the economy or in the government policies that you just walked into, or your business is failing, there is a shaking already. There is instability already. There is fear. There is tension everywhere within you and outside of you. What do? What you need to do is to just calm down and begin to re-strategize. Whatever you have left in that business, see how you can plunge it back, either into the same business or think of what other business to do. Because number one, your hands must be involved in doing something. And my desire for you is that you will get the best out of whatever you do. So in case you're feeling losses in your business or the business is not moving as fast in terms of profit as you want it to be, don't give it. Don't throw in the towel. All you just got to do is to re-strategize, replan, and God will give you the wisdom and give you the direction on what to do next. I've faced things like this where you had your plans on ground. Somehow you even prayed about the plans that you had on ground, but it didn't come the way you wanted it to come. Instead of you throwing in the towel or weeping, crying, and having sleepless nights, ask God for wisdom, ask God for direction, re-strategize, replan, and then relaunch, and your life will never be the same. Four things you must understand when you face moments like this. The first thing to do is to calm down. Don't rush to make any decision. The moment you walk into uncertainties or you step into domains or areas or terrains you don't understand, calm down, look around in your mind, mentally, carry out a search Look around physically. Look around economically. Calm down. Study the environment. Study the time before you launch out. Number 2, have the confidence to step in again. Have the confidence to relaunch. Have the audacity to dare again. One of the things failure does to people is to make them give up in life. That means you tried before, but because it didn't work out, you don't want to try again. These are the way failures work. So what you do is, instead of throwing in the towel and giving up in life totally, relaunch again. Develop that courage, develop the confidence, and relaunch again. Then number 3, carry out research. What you were doing before, would you want to go back to it again? Carry out research. If it's business, what kind of business do I think I will get into this time around that things will work out? If it's in a relationship, of course, you don't kill yourself over a relationship that has failed. You just calm down. Ask God to give you direction, lead you to the next person, and also as you're praying, you are also watching, checking out the character of the person and carry out your findings. There are things I call acid tests. You carry out certain tests that will help you guarantee that this may be the next person you may step into relationship with. If it's in terms of your career, maybe you're experiencing a downturn or you're experiencing stagnation or backwardness, calm down. Ask yourself, how do I upgrade? How do I develop? How do I improve myself to increase in my position, to improve in my position, and improve in my earning? Listen to this. Uncertainties are part of life. We call them hazards in life. They will come. If they don't come to you, thank God for you. And if they have not come yet, they may still come. But in case you face it at any time, it is not the end of your life and it's not the end of your existence or what you're doing. Calm down, re-strategize, and relaunch. Thank you so very much. The Lord bless you in the name of Jesus Christ. Once again, my name is Godwin Abba, Senior Pastor, Word Alive Center International, Gwarinpa, Abuja, Nigeria. God bless you and see you in our next episode of The Dose. Thank you.